This mirror was crafted by artist Louis Alvarez and shipped in 1743 in France. Just 2 days after completing the mirror, the worker, who was healthy and normal, suddenly died in the factory due to cerebral hemorrhage. No one associated his sudden departure with that mirror. It was put on sale in grocery stores and began its deadly journey. The second victim after Alvarez was Tessemer, the owner of a flower store in the port city of Marseille. Going to the store to buy a birthday gift for his wife, he liked the mirror and bought it. That evening, in his splendid villa, a grand birthday ceremony took place. After taking the mirror out of the gift box for his wife, he conveniently held the delicately carved mirror up to look at it. Suddenly, Tessemer felt cold all over his body, shivered, his mind felt heavy, the scene before his eyes was unsteady and wobbly. Seeing this, his wife quickly helped him into the room, but unfortunately, he was gone. Like Louis, he was diagnosed with death from cerebral hemorrhage. The young wife was so sad that she sold and gave away all of his personal belongings so as not to bring back old memories. This killer mirror continued to act evil 22 years later, in 1765. Its third victim was Arnold, a young editor of a publishing house. He bought this mirror at a store on the sidewalk of Paris and brought it home to hang above his bed in the bedroom. Soon after, Arnold went missing, and when they went to his apartment to look for him, everyone was stunned to see that he had been dead for many days in that same apartment. It's scary. The main cause is still cerebral hemorrhage. The fourth victim is Henry, an antique store owner. While walking at the second-hand market, he came across this exquisitely carved mirror, so he bought it and brought it back to the store in the hope of selling this cheap mirror at a high price. Unfortunately, 3 days later, Henry suddenly died at the store while enjoying a cup of milky coffee after lunch. Notably, the cause of his death was due to cerebral hemorrhage. The incident became more and more bizarre when the mirror continued to cause the cruel deaths of the next two victims, Mr. Hanmer and his wife, after 70 years of wandering. Mrs. Jura bought this antique mirror during a walk and brought it home to place on a writing desk at home. Unexpectedly, that unintentional action caused the unjust deaths of both people immediately afterwards. Both passed away on the way to the emergency hospital due to the same cause of cerebral hemorrhage. More than 20 more people died unexpectedly over the next 100 years. Most of them were very healthy before they suddenly died, without addiction or any disease. In April 2005, Wayne, an American archaeologist, flew to Paris to ask for permission from the French Antiquities Association to investigate this ghost mirror again. The question of whether Dr. Wayne will become the next victim of the killer mirror suddenly became the focus of the media and the public. Ignoring all his wife's objections, he was still determined to carry out the crazy action of finding out the truth of the matter. He conducted some appraisal research and realized that the age of the mirror surface was less than 100 years. So it's very possible that someone has replaced the mirror's surface and that beautiful, intricately carved wooden frame is the serial killer. To test his prediction, he peeled off a few chips from the mirror's wooden frame to make chemical samples. According to the results received, the wooden frame of the ghost mirror was made of kuro wood, a very rare type of tree that has been extinct for more than 100 years. According to research documents, kuro wood contains an extremely toxic substance. The stronger the natural light shines, the more toxic the wood evaporates, creating a toxic gas. This gas causes the inhaled blood vessels of the brain to immediately become clogged, crack, then quickly spill blood into the brain and die. Dr. Wayne escaped the scythe of death due to his habit of closing the window curtains when entering the laboratory and his good physical condition. However, when he was very happy and prepared to announce the research results to the scientific community and the media, he was shocked when the mirror flew away. Because he did not have the original artifact, he could not prove that the wood chips were cut from the frame of that killer mirror. The mystery that seemed to be able to be revealed is now in danger of being buried.